Alright, let's get out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment if you like. More Than a Married Couple, But Not Lovers, episode 11 started off with Jiro's friend telling him, "Do you want me to put you with Shiori on this trip? Then just do what I say. All I'm asking is to put gems in my game so I can have some good summons. And if you do that, then I will make you and Shiori go on this crazy adventure together." But the reason why Jiro asked him if he could help is because this morning he woke up and he's like, "Damn, she looks good in pajamas." And then he goes to the bathroom to wash his teeth and Akari's there and he's like, "Gosh, damn." She says, "You remember what happened last night? Because I remember it." And in Jiro's own words, yeah. And then she leaves, and then he thinks, man, it's a good thing that she just laughs it off and doesn't make this situation really awkward, because last night was a fucking mess. So he goes to his job, and he's cleaning dishes, and Shiori's in there too, and they're talking about how they're gonna have to do the courage test, and if you're scared or not, and Shiori's like, "No, yeah, you got me, I am. Also, the reason why I'm scared is because I heard some noises down the beach," and that was them doing some weird shit yesterday. And then they have this really awkward, cute moment, and that's where we are now. So, is he gonna pay up the gems? So of course, Jiro gives up the money. And so he rigs the game so Shiori and Jiro would end up together. And what do you know, he didn't do it on his own. He got Shiori's friend to help him. He's like, "Thank you, I couldn't do it without you." And something we didn't know is that Jiro told him, "I'll give you double the gems if you can put Akari and Tenjin together." Now you are speaking my language. And somehow he got that to happen, which I'm very surprised. And he didn't tell anyone, so he did it on his own. And when they get to the campsite where they're going to do this conference trip, you could tell that the author just said, alright, in an ideal world, these people would end up together. So Watanabe and Tenjin are walking into the forest, and then she's like, what's going on? And he's like, "You know what? If you need to, I can hold your hand." And of course she's gonna say, okay, sure, because she likes this guy. But even though Jiro's with Shiori, which she really, really wanted, he's still thinking about Akari. And right when they get back to the campsite, it starts raining, and the only people that are not back are Akari and Tenjin. And they're thinking, where are they? And Tenjin gives him a call and says, "I've lost Watanabe. Because we were trying to find her phone, and while we're trying to find her phone, I lost track of her, and somehow we got split up." And everyone's like, what are we gonna do? And Shiori tells Jiro, "Hey, it's getting really rainy out here. Maybe we should go into the shade." And he's thinking about it, but then he's like, "No, I have to go find Watanabe." And on the other side, Akari's thinking, do I like Jiro or do I like Tenjin? I don't know. And because it's the show it is, then there's like a metaphor in it. It's like, two roads. Which one should I choose? Is Tenjin on this side? Is Jiro on this one? Which one? Leave a comment down below if you also got tricked, because Jiro's looking for Akari, but we see some grass moving and we think, oh, he's coming out of the grass. And no, it's actually Tenjin. And I'm thinking, you got me. So Jiro did not find her. The only thing he finds is her phone that she was missing. And Tenjin takes her to this gazebo thing. Essentially, he just says, "You know what? I'm not really into you, but I really appreciate your feelings." And surprisingly, she takes it pretty well. And he tells her that he also has a crush on someone, but he can't end up with her because one, she's married, and two, she's a teacher that he saw doing something weird in a classroom once. But he'll find someone one day because he's very handsome and he's very kind. And so they just stay friends and they're just staying there till the rain clears. But on the flip side, Shiori and Jiro are also just waiting out the rain. And he apologizes to her and says, "You know what? If I knew that Tenjin was going to find her, I would have just stayed with you." And Shiori's a great girl because she says, "You know what, that's fine. It just means that you're a very kind person." And she says, "Wow, you've changed. You're really cool now. And I'm always jealous of Akari because you're her husband." And he says, "Well, we don't really like each other, and it sucks. How about you and Tenjin? You guys are really close, aren't you?" And she says, "No, we're not really that close, but I wish you and I were closer." And then she leans in. Well, not that assertive, but you get the point. So she hugs him, and then right then she says, "If you don't like Akari, then why don't you like me?" And then she gives him a big kiss. And back to Akari and Tenjin, he says, "You know what? If you don't want to be friends anymore, that's fine, but I'd still like to be your friend." And so I believe Tenjin's gonna help her end up with Jiro. But at the same time, he knows that Shiori likes Jiro, and he's like, this might get complicated. And then they go back to Shiori and Jiro kissing, and it's very romantic in the rain scene. Alright, the question of the day is, do you feel bad for Akari because she was dumped, or do you feel bad for Jiro's wallet because he had to spend all that money on gems? Alright, that's the end of the video. Peace.